Hi, Gwen. How are you? Hey, Al, come on in. The like button as you come in. What's up to my moderators? Hi, Monique. Hi, everybody. Come on in. Let's get comfortable. I don't even know what type of reading I'm going to do. I'm just here. I'm going to wing it. Hi, everybody. We're doing zodiac sign readings. Please keep celebrity readings on the other channel. I'm only focused on zodiac signs on this channel. Thank you, guys. Hit the like button as you come in, please. Zodiac signs: Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo only. All right. What's up, y'all? Y'all been doing good? I'm not going to waste any time. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me clearly and see me clearly because I'm about to dive in, okay? I want to see what some of you all could be dealing with. All right, let's go ahead and start with Aries. All right, let's get a message from Keepers of the Light. All right, dear God, give me the most clear and precise messages that need to come through at this time, please, for the sign of Aries. Some of you all could be focused on keeping things the way they're supposed to be, okay? Some of you all could be working on keeping your homes neat, all right? Trying to follow some type of organized pattern. It's like, you know what? I'm just going to try to stick to what it is that I said I was going to do. All right. But I feel like for a lot of people, well, it doesn't matter which sign you are, you're trying to keep everything organized at this time. Okay. We just recently had a new moon. All right. So that could be affecting some of you all's moods, whether this is good or bad. Okay. Dear God, what does the sign of Aries need to know? What does the sign of Aries need to know, please? Oh, look, I got this card for myself, as a matter of fact. I pulled this card yesterday before I got my day started. So, you guys got the Gaia card. This is all about Earth connection. Some of you all could be getting more connected to Earth. You may be spending a lot more time outside. Some of you all may have a green thumb. You probably have been shit, I cannot talk. You probably have been planting things or putting out fake plants, okay, disguised as real plants. You just could be feeling very connected to Earth at this time, you earthly beings. All right, Aries, it says you are blessed to receive this great mother card today because it shows that the earth itself, through the image of Gaia, is protecting your path. Okay. Spirit says you are strong, you are focused, and you are a loving individual. All right. Spirit wants you all to stay grounded. Okay. Stay grounded at this time. Don't allow your imagination, don't allow your ego or fears to run away with you. Okay. It says ensure that your choices are for your higher good. Gaia is also bringing her motherly love to you, and she is encircling you in a cocoon of peace. It says, if you have had troubles with a mother in your life, some of y'all could be having some mother issues, all right? Or this can be some other type of feminine energy, whether this is at a job, this could be a sister or somebody. Maybe you feel disconnected with a friend, maybe you've fallen out with a friend. Spirit is wanting you to know that Gaia is here to help revitalize that connection, and it will bring healing where it is possible. Some of you all may still, you could be going to therapy, you could be considering therapy in some way for some mother issues that you had before your mother passed away. Okay, so some of you all may not have been that close to your mom, or some of you are getting older. Some of you all may have become parents and you realize, damn, I'm so much like my mama than I thought I was. All right. It says, if you are a mother and you are worried about these duties, some of y'all could be so worried about, like, am I doing enough as a mom? Am I doing enough as a wife? Am I doing enough in my community? Whatever the case may be. It says, know that Gaia is thanking you for your hard work and commitment. The earth is blessed to have you. Okay. So the earth is blessed to have you, Aries. Also, when it comes to the masculine Aries, some of you all could be having some issues in the home. All right. You may not be getting along with your partner. All right. You may not be getting along with some other feminine energy. This could be your mother. This could be your sister. It could be somebody that you work with. All right. Oh, and I'm burning up. Y'all know I burn up anytime I start reading on fire signs. All right. Let me see. What is something else that can help them with at this time, especially when it comes to those issues? Oh, look at that. Heart opening. Listen, I'm telling y'all, some of y'all who've had a falling out with somebody, or maybe you're at a distance with a partner or something like this. I'm getting here. There will be a reconciliation. Okay. Some of you all could be in a court system or you're considering a court system. This could be due to a divorce. This could be due to some form of like child support or something. Y'all could be suing somebody. All right, but I'm getting here a reconciliation. Yeah, some of y'all are healing old wounds. I keep picking up that there are some Aries that are healing from either mother, father, or both issues. Y'all could be having mommy issues, daddy issues. Some of y'all could be helping to heal one of you all's children that may be having mother or daddy issues because the parent may be absent or the parent may be some type of abuse, some type of emotional, god forbid, physical abuse. Okay, but mental is just as bad, in my opinion. Mental is just as bad as physical abuse. Okay, so some of y'all could be helping a child heal. Some of y'all could be therapists, could be child therapists. Some of y'all could be teachers. I'm getting a lot of messages here. Yeah. Spirit wants you to know at this time, old conditioning, it needs to go. It's time for y'all to step into a new way of being. You are not the same person you used to be. A lot of people tend to say that when 2026 rolls around, you feel like it's time for a reset. It's time for a recharge. So some of you all could be feeling this way. It says, opening your heart center and listening to your intuition will always lead you in the right direction. It says, you now have the opportunity to let down the walls that you created from past wounds. There it is again. I'm telling you, family issues. Some of you all could be healing some of these family issues before you go into a marriage. Okay, some type of partnership of some choice. I'm even getting here that there was an Aries where your partner has told you that you need to heal something like some anger issues. There could be I'm not surprised by this. Y'all know stereotypically fire signs are known to be hotheads. There may be an Aries that's recognizing that, you know what? I'm going to take myself out of the equation. I'm not going to get offended by somebody critiquing me. But there may be an Aries that is saying to themselves, you know what? Damn, I didn't realize maybe I do have anger issues. Maybe I have been taking things out on my partner or those around me or taking it out on myself in some way. All right. There's an Aries going through a healing. All right. Why are these messages coming through for Aries? Why are these messages coming through? Oh, look at this, honey. Overnight success and bag secure. Okay, so some of you all are going to be becoming very successful. There's going to be a status upgrade for some of you all. This is a new job offer that is going to be coming in for you. I'm also picking up here, hey, be very mindful of the person that tries to connect or to try to reconnect with you. For some of you all, this person could be pretending, okay? Some of you all could also have somebody, just be careful when it's online dating or communicating with people. I'm getting Facebook, okay? Because somebody could be catfishing. All right, this is somebody pretending like they're interested. Oh, and take a look at this. Look at how there's a female, but behind that female, there's a man that is pretending to be a woman. So I don't know. There could be an Aries that will or have unfortunately gotten catfished by somebody that's secretly a male. That is so crazy and so random. Okay, random as hell. All right, give me. There's a card I wanted to pull for you all. Oh yeah. Before I close this one off. Anything else that need to come through for the sign of Aries? Anything else for the sign of Aries? Oh, honey, what did I tell you? Somebody's bag is secure. You got someone who has a take charge attitude and they get the job done. A boss, a business owner, a manager, a CEO. Some of you all may hold this title or you may soon hold this title. All right, it says starting your own business and creating your own income stream. I'm telling you, this is why some of you all are busy, baby, busy making money, busy getting to the bag. All right, you also have, yeah, and doing it quickly. Rushing towards someone or ambition. Okay. Some of you all, if you're single, you may end up meeting somebody during this particular season here. Also, I'm getting here Aries season as well. All right, you also have the ancestors message here, okay? Spiritual clues. Some of you all have been getting spiritual clues, spiritual downloads, that there is something major that's about to happen in your life or something major that's about to happen in somebody else's. I'm getting here there's an Aries that has some type of psychic abilities. Y'all may have been dreaming about this, like somebody may be getting locked up. Somebody could also be in spiritual prison. I'm telling you, don't be surprised. It's going to be somebody that finds out that your thoughts were correct. All right. Somebody's going to end up going to jail. This could have been somebody that crossed you. All right, Aries. Let's get into the sign of Taurus. Let's see what we got for the sign of. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I'm being called to this one. I wasn't going to pull this one for you, Taurus. But they was like, nope, this is for you. What does the sign of Taurus need to know? Dear God, what does the sign Taurus need to know? Okay. Which one of y'all out here bad bitch? Okay, we got Trina. Tenacity is here. All right, some of you all could live in Florida. Some of you all could be traveling to Florida. Some of y'all could be listening to Trina or Trick Daddy. So some of y'all could be tricking on somebody or somebody tricking on you. All right, let's see what we got when it comes to Taurus. All right. Oh, there we go. All right, it says the Trina card and her career can teach us all a lesson. Spirit wants Tauruses to hold firm and steady, and you will never falter. This right here is something that's not surprising to come out in a Taurus reading. We all know that Tauruses are the bull. I just saw 1212 as I said this as well. All right, some of you could be seeing angelums a lot. In particular, you could be seeing 1212 a lot at this time. All right. And I'm hearing it'll all work out. So I don't know if there's something that you all have been praying, like, Lord, please let that decision be final, or Lord, please let them give me this job. Lord, please let this work out with this man or this woman. There's something that y'all have really been like, Lord, please let this car hold up until I get my money on the third. Like, I'm just getting somebody praying for something to go ahead and happen in their life. Okay. So Spirit says here, hold firm, steady, and you'll never falter. It says practice almost makes perfect. So if you're feeling like you're losing grip on someone, or if you feel like you're losing a grip on something, did I not just say this? Lord, please let this relationship work. Lord, please let this car keep going until I get my money. Or Lord, let me hurry up. I'm on probation right now with my job. But after I'm off for probation and I get my check, I'll be able to pay my bills and get myself caught up. I feel like there's a Taurus that's like, oh, like I know if I don't have anything else, I have patience. Okay. Or somebody's learning the art of patience. All right. It says here, often we think that we've got it all figured out, giving us a false sense of security. That is until we realize that we don't. Of course, that realization can shake someone to the core, but let this card guide you in the direction of I can and away from I can't. Okay, so somebody's changing their mindset. And I'm not surprised by this as well. Like stereotypically, Tauruses can be known to just be black and white. Okay, there is no wishful thinking. They're like, fuck wishful thinking. Okay. I'm trying not to laugh, but like I know some Tauruses that are like this, where it's like I don't do all of that optimistic shit y'all Aquariuses do, or y'all Sagittarius do. I'm a realist. I'm black and white. If it ain't in my face, if it ain't tangible, I don't want to hear it. It don't make sense. So I'm getting here that there's a Taurus going. You know what? They may be right. Okay, maybe I do need to hold on to a little hope, a little bit more optimism that something's going to happen because I don't see something yet. I don't have, and then that's the thing, is letting go of control. Because keep in mind, Tauruses are stubborn signs. It's like I can't do nothing at this moment but let go of control. Okay, because holding on to control is not going to get you to keep that man or woman. Holding on to control is not going to get you to keep that job or to get that raise. It's all just going to take you being patient and knowing what's meant for me is for me, and what God has for me, He will give it to me or He'll take it away. Okay, I'm letting go of what will be. It says, It is time to get a grip. Literally, holding on to what you want to achieve and don't let go. You'll be the best at being the baddest. Okay. So, in the end, somebody's going to gain some type of security. Also, I'm getting here. Uh, some people can get in the door literally by just their charm. There is a Taurus out here where even if you may not have all of the necessarily qualifications for a job or whatever the case will be, or maybe you even feel like, I know I'm not stereotypically the most beautiful or the most fine dude out here, but I got enough game, I can pull that dive. There is a very confident Taurus that knows that at the end of the day, I can rest on my charm if I can't rest on nothing else. It's going to keep me getting the bag. It's going to keep me getting the girl or the guy. It's going to help me get that job or that advancement. And it actually is going to work in whatever Taurus I'm speaking to, it is going to work in your favor. Your charm is the reason why you're finna get this new job. Your charm is the reason why you're finna get this job increase. Okay. This is why you're finna start this business and you're gonna have so many people that want to be clients because in school you was always, I'm picking up a Taurus. I'm channeling so hard right now. There's a there's a Taurus that used to get their book bag. And in their book bag, they used to sell food, or they sold candy, or they redesigned people tennis shoes for them, or made t-shirts. They knew how to hustle since they was a kid. That charm, that tenacity has been working for whatever Taurus that I'm speaking to. And that's the same type of charm that you're going to have to lean on in these particular times, is what I'm getting. Somebody could also be turning a side hustle into a business. Give me some more messages for the sign of Taurus. Some more messages for the sign of Taurus. You said that's true, Jeff. You say you're a Taurus and that's true. I'm telling you, somebody realized, like, you know what? I ain't got to be the baddest MF in the room, but you better believe I know how to sell ice to an Eskimo. Uh-huh. Look at this. You got sugar-coated, sweet but deceptive words, empty compliments, hidden insults, too good to be true. Be mindful of the company that you keep. You also got speak up is here, expressing needs, defending yourself, courage to confront others. Okay, another thing that I'm getting here, when it comes to some Taurus, not all, Tauruses usually I don't want to be in that. That's not my business. I'm not messy. I don't care. But some of y'all may have to speak up in a situation. Okay, it is going to involve you speaking up. Okay, it is going to involve you naming names. Okay, God forbid, but this could be somebody that was assaulted in some way and they need to speak up. They need to hold their accuser accountable, or somebody, God forbid, may have harmed somebody's child. Somebody's going to have to speak up. Somebody could also just recently had to, somebody's on the jury, or they're about to be on the jury, and you're going to have to get off of social media. You're going to have to do some things in regards to a court case. Somebody's going to be on a jury. Yeah, ghosted. Literally, somebody's going to have to go off of social media and everything. I'm also getting here to whoever this Taurus is that's about to do jury duty. You need to take this seriously. They are literally watching everything that you do. This could also be for somebody who wants a certain type of job. You need to go online. You need to start wiping out some stuff that you did and said on social media. Okay. If you went on there talking about fuck Trump and all of that, I'm getting that somebody needs to make sure that they go online, go on Twitter or wherever, and delete your comments, okay? Because there's a job or something, you cannot make this up. There's a job or something that you want, and they will be doing a background check, and they will be checking your social media. So divine intervention and bag security is here. Spirit says, be very mindful. Even if this is not you cussing out the current administration, you need to be mindful of what you say online. Okay. Don't be up there acting like no troll and you need that job. Also, somebody needs to stop using social media with the current job that they already have. Okay. You talking too much online. You complaining about your job too much. Somebody's watching you that works with you. They're gonna, that's the sugar-coated person. Taurus, whoever this Taurus is that this is resonating with, I'm gonna tell you right now, You are getting a message. You cannot make this up. Spilled tea. You are getting a message from spirit. Look at this spilled tea. Stop talking about your boss. Stop complaining about your job online because there is somebody watching you with a poker face. Shut the mother freaking door. And they're going to tell on you and say everything you said. They're going to have video proof if you go live running your damn mouth, and they're going to get you fired. That is it. Spirit said that's it. Somebody needs to hear that. And my ears are burning. Yep, somebody, yeah. My ears are burning. You better be quiet. I see your comment. All right, y'all. Let's get to the sign of Gemini. What's up, Geminis? Let's see what messages come through. All right. All signs reading, whatever comes up, comes out. I don't even have a title for it, y'all. I was just literally going and I just felt this need. I was watching Maxton Hall on Amazon Prime. But something said, you know what? Go ahead and do a reading. And when you're done, just finish watching your show. All right, Geminis, you got the Mahavatar Babaji. Listen, I'm pretty sure I murdered that name, but we're going to go with that. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Jackie, for keeping everybody abreast of what's going on. Again, shout out to my moderators. All right. It says here, Mahavatar Babaji. It is the soul expansion. It says your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connection between all things. Oh, somebody's third eye is opening. And I'm not surprised this came out for Gemini. I was about to say genuine. Some of y'all could be listening to genuine. All right, 9 o'clock, home alone. Somebody could be listening to genuine. Ain't none of your friends' business. I'm not surprised that this came out for genuine. I said genuine. Lord, y'all, don't be surprised. Something significant is gonna come out of the news in regards to genuine because I cannot stop saying that man's freaking name. All right. Basically, I'm not surprised that this came out with soul expansion for the sign of Gemini. We all know that Gemini is I would say, the quirky one out of the signs. Okay, the ones who is like, you know what? Maybe there is another religion out there. Maybe there is another way of looking at things out there. Somebody's expanding their mind. Somebody's third eye is opening. Somebody maybe they were more religious at one point. They're starting to open up to other things. It's like, you know what? Maybe I do feel this whole tarot thing. Maybe some of y'all are being called towards tarot. You may want to start, reading cards, or you may want to, or you realize you have some type of psychic abilities. I'm getting that for somebody. Yeah, I hear somebody's senses are tingling. Come to the other side, Gemini. There's a Gemini feeling called towards this type of work. In some way, somebody maybe even want to be a fortune teller. I'm also getting somebody wants to, or they may already do this, where they do readings and stuff with the palm. Somebody's a palm reader, or they went to a palm reader and they got some messages about their lineage. Some of y'all could be discovering like who you were in your past life is what I'm getting here. Shut up. I literally had my hand out and look at this card, y'all. Oh, I'm also getting that somebody at work, things are going to start balancing out, or you're going to end up at a job where you feel like things are more balanced. You like the people you work with. You love what you do. You're enjoying what you do. Okay, whether this is you working for yourself or working for someone else. I'm also getting that something's going to work out in a relationship with a Libra. For some of you all, you may end up dating a Libra, settling down with a Libra, or if you had some issues in your relationship, things are going to improve. For some of you all with a Libra, some of you all could also have a Libra moon. Some of you all are very Libra dominant too. There's a lot of air in your chart. You have the ability to work hard and to be honorable, trustworthy, and reliable to work with. Oh, somebody just got a good review. Like everybody's been speaking good on your name to whoever this Gemini is that I'm speaking to. I'm also getting here This is so random, but like somebody worked for Popeyes. This is so random. Somebody works for like Popeye's Chicken or something. I'm also seeing somebody's picture on the wall, like student of the month, employee of the month. Somebody got their own special parking spot. I'm getting so many messages for you, Gemini. Yes, because somebody did the work. I'm also seeing somebody in a cap and gown. So somebody could be graduating in May. Whether this is your child, whether this is you, somebody's graduating. Oh, I'm getting so many oh my God. Yeah, somebody's graduating or somebody's gone through training. All right, you may work in administration. Some of y'all could have a desk job. All right, you may answer phone calls. Somebody could also work in HR. Somebody could also work in like security or something where you have to like view or view people's records. Somebody could be a lawyer. Love that chicken from Popeyes. I'm telling you, somebody worked there. They may have been their job when they first started there when they were a kid, and now they have like a higher position at the store. Somebody love what they do. Somebody just has really good customer service skills. They love working with other people. Oh, somebody's heavily protected. Baby, your job is heavily protected. So I don't know if you got a job through a friend of a friend, or I know a friend that knows a friend, but I even got 111 on the people and the amount of people in here right now. I'm getting that there is a Gemini that is in like full alignment, and you are so protected. Anything that somebody tried to throw at you, that shit came back to them tenfold. You may even hear about this person's karma. Somebody got karma for trying to come at a Gemini. Look at this. Somebody tried to stop somebody's offer. Let me tell you, what God has for you is for you. Ain't nothing that no man can do to keep you from it. Your position is protected. There could be a Gemini. Maybe you have anxiety or you're a worry wart. You feel like your job, I don't know if it's because of this economy. You could live in the US, you could be worried. You could live in another country where you're worried about the economy, how you're going to be affected, if you're still going to have your job. And Spirit says, baby, you're protected. You're protected. Somebody's like, oh God, am I still going to have my government job with this current administration? Or how am I going to be able to feed my kids? Like, is everything going to be okay? Am I going to be good? Is my family going to be okay? And Spirit is saying, you're protected. Maybe it's been a long time since you've been unemployed and you're wondering if that offer is coming in. And Spirit says, there it is. You will be offered a new opportunity, a new position. Yeah. So this is what you need to be focused on. The future. Somebody could also be inventing something that's going to help people. I'm getting future forward thinking. I'm not surprised with this coming out for Gemini. Give me some final messages for Gem. Give me some final messages for Gem. I'm sorry to hear that. What's your name? Fire Tribe. You said that you're a Sagittarius, but your boss is trying to make you lose your job, and you ain't even been there a year yet. I'm sorry to hear that. Some people are just assholes. Some people are intimidated by other people. It could be anything. You might be cute. You might be young. They may be jealous of your youth. Okay. Or maybe you're older. Or they're just jealous of your seasoning, your experience at a job. But you know what is for you is for you. So stay prayed up. Yeah, you got, oh my God, Gemini, you got Nine of Pentacles and you got the King of Mother freaking Cups. This is why Spirit says you need to be in this energy here. Okay. So I'm getting for the person that's worried about things that you have absolutely no control over. Spirit is saying, I need you to be in the King of Cups energy. When you're in the King of Cups energy, your emotions are in check. It's like, look how he's sitting there. It is what it is. This is somebody realizing, I think I even said this in the beginning of your reading. I said spiritually, or maybe you're becoming more spiritually inclined. Yeah, somebody is becoming more spiritually inclined and realizing that there's no point in worrying about spilled milk. Okay? Because at the end of the day, oh, I see something sneaking out the back. Yep, somebody's stressing. Look at the woman. Like what you stressing for? Don't put that unnecessary stress on yourself. This is what I want you to be in the King of Cups energy, because this is you and this is where you're going to be with the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles card is like somebody being able to enjoy the fruits of their labor. Like I put in enough work, I put in enough time to where I can sit back and enjoy my life. Look at this, enjoying the fruits of your labor, hard work that has led to a luxurious life. I literally just said this. Buying yourself something special, happily and successfully self employed or employed, enjoying your solitude. Do you see how comfortable that man is sitting right there? Also, there's a Gemini that may end up with a water sign. You could already be with the water sign. Somebody's going to marry rich too. Ooh, somebody about to marry somebody of status and money. This could be somebody that could live overseas from you. Look at this. Look over there in the background. Y'all see that cardinal in the background? This is spiritually led. This connection here is spiritually led. If you're not marrying somebody for money, you're going to marry somebody and you all are going to make this money together. Oh, I love it. All right, gems. All right, let's see. Who do we have next? Cancers. What's up, Cancers? Cancers, I feel called to this one for y'all. I feel called to this one. Yeah. Let's see. Matter of fact, I think this is the book for this one. Yeah, believe in your own magic. Somebody, at the end of the day, Cancers, I'm getting that y'all need to bet on yourselves, okay? Because people aren't gonna always have your back. Some people do that fake silent support where they're like, "Oh yeah, I see you doing good." Why you can't do that to where it's vocalized? Why you got to be so far back there that I have to ask you, did you notice anything, or did you hear about this or that? Oh, why you get silent but you loud about everything else? A real friend will be just as loud and just as supportive of your success. Yeah, there's that 111. Maybe if some of y'all have a friend or somebody like this, they always be like, "Oh yeah, that's so good that you're doing that." But they only celebrate you if you bring it up because it's not talked about. Wow. What did I tell you? Even if you don't have a big support system around you, Spirit is saying, don't doubt yourself. Look at the lighthouse card. Look at this woman here putting that sign on the wall as a reminder that I'm always enough. Maybe some of y'all didn't feel like you were enough. Maybe it took a lot of healing to get to this point. Maybe some of y'all are still in that in between. Okay. Let me go to number 20, as a matter of fact. Some of y'all could be 20. Some of y'all may have had a lot of insecurities since the age of 20. All right. Maybe some of y'all could have been married 20 years, could have been at your job for 20 years. Something significant happened in you all's life in 2020. God forbid, but I'm also picking up that somebody lost a lot of family members during the pandemic. So this is why a lot of you are just like kind of in this energy of like, am I enough? Or I doubt myself because my whole support system is gone. Maybe you had to move, all right, away from everybody that, yes, that's why you have surround yourself with love. Yeah, some of y'all don't have that support system you used to have. Or you're praying that God gives you this type of community where you can surround yourself with love. Okay. But Spirit says in the meantime, some people don't realize that in the meantime, He gives us tests when we feel like there is nobody, in our corner. So that we can realize you're a lot stronger than you think you are, with or without an army. Oh my God, literally. Look at this. Slay them all. You got the dragon. Let's start with the don't doubt yourself message. There will always be someone in your life, Cancer, who doubts the amazing things that you are capable of. It is then that you must decide to be your biggest champion, to believe wholeheartedly in your own worth, regardless of outside opinions. Spirit says, feed yourself a steady diet that speaks to self love, self kindness, and self confidence. So, some of you all could be going on a spiritual journey. Some of you all could be learning to love yourselves. I'm getting that. Somebody just recently started a Majuro weight loss plan. All right, because somebody is like, I want to look good, or I can't wait till summer, or I want to finally be able to wear dresses. Somebody could also have like a skin condition like vitiligo. So they've been feeling very insecure for a long time, but now they're learning to love themselves the way that they are, or they're learning to love their body as they shed the pounds and loving their body, even if they don't shed the pounds. Okay. Somebody is shedding their old skin and realizing that I got to stop basing myself on what the mirror says, what the scale says. Okay, is what I'm getting here with the Cancer. Yeah, somebody had a lot of insecurities going up from a parent. There could be a parent that may have had an ED, okay, an eating disorder, and it affected you. Or somebody was like, oh, I was a chubby child, or I was always very hyper and everything, and I didn't realize till I was older that I had ADHD. So now I understand, like now as an adult, what is wrong with me. I went to the doctor, I took care of myself, or I learned to love myself. I always felt like the unattractive one in the family. And I'm getting so many messages with Cancers. I'm also getting somebody could be Indian and a not Native American, but like I'm getting Indian. And they are in a family where if you're a darker skin, you were treated differently. They may have been the darkest one in their family. And for the ones who were white passing, they would make this person feel insecure. Or even if they didn't make them feel insecure, they felt inferior because lighter is better. Y'all know that rhetoric that goes on in a lot of minority families. Even if this person is not Indian, you could be of another nationality, you could be of another race. I'm getting somebody that's like, damn, like I am learning to love myself just the way I am. God made me in his likeness, is what I'm getting here. Somebody's learning to not focus on the past so much. All right. You got 41 here. Somebody could be 41. Somebody is probably at 41 years old now saying, you know what? I'm going to heal from things that happened to me when I was 5. All right. It says, when it comes to healing and recovery, make sure that you're doing it for yourself, not for somebody else. Becoming too dependent on other people will only end in disappointment. It says people leave, friends are going to drift away, family members are going to become estranged. Your reason needs to be bigger than them. And believe it or not, you are important enough to be that reason. Okay. So somebody's learning the art of letting go. Wow, I'm seeing 119 people in here and 119 likes. I'm telling you, this message for Cancer, this is going to hit somebody. Okay. You also have do it for, okay, I did do it for you, but the last one is slay them all. Somebody could be saying sixes a lot, angel number 6. Somebody could have a 6-year-old, or somebody could have had something that happened specifically in their life at the age of 6 that may have affected them now as an adult, whether this is negative or positive. All right, it says here, slay them all. When the heart is involved, people don't always have the best intentions. They will pretend that they are good for you only to find out that they are toxic or even abusive. The time has come to face your dragons, and you must slay them before they slay you. Of course, don't literally slay them, but make sure that they know that you won't stand for their mistreatment. I'm telling you, somebody's standing up to their family, or somebody is learning to go, you know what, I don't want to be married right now, or I don't want to live here anymore, I don't want to follow this particular religion anymore. Like I want to explore, I want to get out here, I want to explore me, I want to explore my body, whatever the case, I want to travel. I'm sick of being in the same town, in the same city, in the same boring mother freaking place. Like somebody is like, I'm done doing everything for y'all. I'm gonna start living for me. Okay. So to whoever this Cancer is, because I know that's hard stereotypically, because Cancers are all about home and family, but that's not every Cancer. There are some Cancers that have strong Sagittarius, or they have strong Pisces or something in their chart, and it's like, I gotta go. Plane, trains, and automobiles. I gotta go. All right. Thank you, Cancer. Yeah. Because, like, I always tell people, don't lean too much on that, because there's some cancers that are completely opposite of what is said, in the books. Because my daughter is a Cancer, and baby, please, she's already going out the country now. Okay, and she's going somewhere else soon. She is not a stay at home. She was the one. She's the reason that I would get out the house a lot, because she don't like to sit still. And ain't nothing wrong with that. And I tell her, go, baby, go live your life. Please go live your life. Um, I want to pull. Ooh, Leos. Y'all finna get a fortune card first. It's been a long time since I pulled this one. These. Let's see what y'all got. There's a Leo that could be burning some incense. Or you got a signature scent. There's a Leo that smells so good. And folks just be like, oh, what you wearing? And you be like, oh, I don't wear just one perfume, or I don't wear just one cologne. I spray a little bit of that Ken of Cole, and then I finish it off with some of that Prada. And it just gives off that scent, Oh, somebody smell good. Or the our house smell good. This is getting real freaky. I'm going to be... Wow. Yeah, whether you are masculine or feminine, there is a Leo. Shout out to you, okay? I'm a little jealous, but somebody get munched on like all the time. And when I say munch, a little sucky sucky, a little licky licky. And the person is literally obsessed with you because you smell so good. Like somebody just smell like fresh laundry down there. This is hilarious. Like y'all know, like there are some people they have really good hygiene. They take care of themselves. And I don't know who you're involved with. There's a Leo out here, baby. You can barely get up without somebody trying to get in it. Okay? I'm just saying. Your walk by air smells good. Oh Lord, that is so funny. There is somebody, I'm telling you, this is hilarious. I could see some guys at like a job, and there's a woman when she walks by, the guys be like, there go Angela. Because Angela always come to work smelling good, got a perfume on, looking good, honey. She's giving off lioness. Y'all know lioness, just they walk like, I am that bitch. What you gonna do about it? We we lions, we lead, ho. And I'm getting there is it does not matter if you're male or female. I'm telling you, and it is so funny because I've seen things like when I used to work a 9 to 5. I know people that was like that at work, where the man would just be so well kept. Y'all know them kind of men. They be so well kept, where it don't matter if they gay, don't matter if they straight. They just a man that got their shit together, and they just have like they always got a fresh haircut. They always got themselves groomed. Like they got a beard. That beard got a glisten to it. Okay, if they straight face, you don't see no hair. And they have the suit on, and it fits perfectly, like they went to a tailor before they came to work. And then you trust to smell good on top of that. And there is somebody that when you walk by, them folks, they talk about you every time, like, oh, girl, Keith be smelling so good. Keith looks so good. This is hilarious. This is hilarious. And this is a Leo. I'm also getting a Leo that like really takes care of themselves. Like they go to the gym and everything. Oh, baby, if you're thick, it's all in the right place. All of that. This is hilarious. And look, while everybody over there smelling y'all and fantasizing about y'all, you got a Taurus focused on their goals. Look at that. Not Taurus. Uh-oh. Could be a Taurus focused on you. Yeah, all the while that Leo is focused on their goals. Look at this. I'm just here to make money. Somebody is so comfortable with themselves and all about what they do that you don't even notice people flirting with you. Some of y'all could be single and be like, God, why me? Don't nobody want me. And you'd have missed all them people that be swooning every time you walk by. Some people are just like that. They don't know that appeal that they have. Oh God, where's my man? And all the men about to break their neck every time they see you. So funny. All them damn options you missing. Goals is here. Okay. Progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. Somebody's getting to the bag. I be getting to the money. Everybody mad. Same old nigga from the block. Same old nigga. Wow, I be getting to the money. All right, let's see. All right, when it comes to your personal relationships, Leos, when it comes to this card, it says, fresh new relationships and personal goals are being realized. Great challenges and a new way of life is emphasized. But personal sacrifices will have to be made in order for you to fulfill your dreams. A meeting with someone will really boost your self esteem and it will bring on dramatic changes to your finances. It says, act on this advice or you may regret it later. I'm telling you, somebody really needs to work on their confidence. Somebody needs to put themselves out there. I'm also getting somebody that's been saying, like, oh, I want to go to the gym or this and this and that. You're going to end up meeting a possible business partner, a love interest, or somebody. Even if it's not you doing this, it's joining something, a work, a network, or something. You got to change your way of thinking, because one thing about it, we know stereotypically a Leo can be stubborn, set in their own ways, and have a hard time taking other folks' advice. Even if they book a reading with you, they still gonna go and do the same shit they did before. Some of y'all. All right, career and money. Y'all are so funny. It's like, yeah, tell me, what does the card say? And watch me do none of the shit that you just requested. You just wasted your money. Anyway, career and money. It says you have ideas to put over and people to persuade, but don't oversell yourself. Okay, Spirit said, don't oversell yourself. You will soon be in the driver's seat. All right, when it comes to a new opportunity surrounding career. All right, y'all got so much career. Lord, let me get one more card that's not about money. Oh, that's why Spirit said this. Baby, do you do anything besides go to work? Somebody, there's a Leo that need a life. Do you do anything besides work or besides going to the gym? Like there's somebody that just, I keep getting somebody that look good as hell, but you don't do nothing but just go home and then oh my God, that is so funny. I literally know like 3 Leos like that. Good looking, but they don't do nothing. They just be like, well, I just went to the gym, about to go home. About to go home. This game on. Ain't got no social life outside of that. Somebody got to switch it up. Switch it up. Got to switch it up. Hi, Charnel. You said, hey, this channel popped up. I'm subscribing to your other channel. Oh, thank you. Welcome to the channel. Look, welcome to the family. I always say welcome to the family. Look at this. I choose love and harmony in all of my relationships. There could be a Leo out here that you may have closed your heart off to love. Maybe you were hurt. You were discouraged at one point. Sometimes there are some people that won't even date or they won't even do certain things because they've seen the hurt that happened to somebody else. And so therefore it's like, I don't want to get out there and make the same mistake, or I don't want to get out there and meet somebody and then we get married and have kids and then I take care of the kids by myself. That's a negative way of looking at life. You can't control or determine whether or not somebody chooses to stay and be with you. Okay. The whole point of living is to not be worried about what comes next. That's the whole point of living. Okay. So take a chance. All right. It says, I rest and I recharge knowing that peace is within me. Yeah, this is how you can recharge. It's time for a recharge for a Leo. Okay. Change your mindset. You can change your entire life. That's it. All right. Let's get to Virgo. I was like, wait a minute, who come out the Leo? Y'all know I got bad memory. I'm feeling called towards a fortune card for Virgos as well. Hi, Virgos. Can we get a fortune message, please, for the sign of Virgo? But yeah, Leos, change your mindset, change your life. This message may also resonate with Virgos as well because I'm still wanting to speak on it. So if there are some Virgos here that you keep doing the same thing every day. You come home, you sit in front of the TV, you eat and you watch TV, and then you ain't got no social life. But then you sit and you start watching tarot readings, hoping that a love is gonna come. They is not gonna come through the television. They ain't gonna come through your cell phone unless you try online dating or you get out and you meet somebody the organic way. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. If they come knocking at your door, you might want to call the police because nobody should just be randomly popping up going, hey, I heard you was looking for somebody. Absolutely not call the cops. Call the cops. Yeah, baby, don't come to my house talking about somebody, excuse me, or I heard you were looking for somebody. Oh, did some of you all lose a loved one? Some of you all going through the grieving process? Some of y'all could be also letting go, shedding, okay, the person that you used to be, because you got the death card here, okay? Death card can be literal death, okay? Don't freak out. No, this don't mean you dying, because there's going to be a Virgo going, oh my God, she said I was going to die. All right, somebody could be transcending. All right, somebody could be helping somebody else transcend. Okay, there could be a loved one that is in hospice. God forbid this is the case. But some people, I mean, this is life. We live and we die. But you could be this person. Maybe you work in a healthcare field. Somebody could work in hospice where they help people transition. Somebody could work in one of those countries where the transition, like if a person chooses that they want to go and they give them a legal way to get out of it, you could live in one of those countries where they do this. Okay, where you all help the person go to the other side. No judgment, because, we don't know what somebody living with a terminal illness is dealing with when they get to a point where they're like, you know what, this is it. Like, I don't see nothing. I don't see no way out. As I'm saying this, y'all, I'm rubbing on my bracelet and it has a cross on it. Yeah, so somebody's struggling right now. I get a Virgo that's struggling. Oh, I'm hearing, that's me in the corner. That's me in the spot. I'm like losing my religion. Oh, I'm getting chills. Oh, somebody is losing faith. Oh, oh. Somebody's losing faith. It could be because they lost their child. Somebody may have lost their child to cancer, or somebody lost people close to them. So it's like it's hard for me to understand, like, why. I'm hearing somebody say, why would God do that? Why would God allow for this to happen? Why would God allow for me to suffer? Oh my goodness, there is a Virgo really going through some stuff. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion. My goodness. I hate you're dealing with this. It's me in the spotlight, losing my religion. Oh God, what am I looking for? Yeah, give me 1 second. REM. Yeah, somebody could be a fan and you may listen to REM music, but Spirit is saying there's a message here. Okay, there's a message with REM song. If you're a Virgo or if you have Virgo prominent in your chart, keep in mind this could resonate with Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. All right, losing my religion, 1991. Some of y'all could have been born in 1991. Is somebody got an issue with their thigh, their hip or something? Is there somebody having hip surgery, or somebody you know is getting ready to have some type of hip surgery, or somebody injured their leg or their butt in an accident? Did somebody slip and fall? I'm getting somebody injured themselves on the job, possibly. Oh, I'm getting the weirdest feelings in my. I don't know if you got somebody has arthritis or what. Damn, I'm getting so many issues in my right, like thigh and buttocks area, just out of nowhere. Yeah, somebody dealing with some ailments or will be dealing with some type of ailment. All right, take care of your health. It says, "Oh, life is bigger. It's bigger than you, and you are not me. The lengths that I will go to distance in your eyes. Oh no, I've said too much. I set it up." Um, Monique says, "I have arthritis. Everything hurts this season." Yeah, I'm feeling somebody's pain. I love you said, "Oh my God, my mom is a Virgo, and yes, her hip is so painful, baby, and it's gone. The pain is gone." So I don't know. Um, Is your mom avoiding health? Is she avoiding surgery? Does she have a fear of hospitals? I'm getting somebody avoiding having some type of surgery or something because they have a fear of hospitals, but maybe they're there for a reason to help you, to heal you. If you got the insurance, go get yourself together. Um, Let me get back to these. It says, "That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing my." Yep, and she won't go. Wow. Nikki Bella says, "I'm a Virgo and I have hip and knee problems. Yeah, I've been picking up a lot of pain. I'm sorry y'all are dealing with that." I mentioned this on the other channel that my that whatever that gift is, it's been getting stronger, and it will literally stop me in my tracks where I can feel somebody's pain. Let's see. She doesn't want them to find any other problems with her, so she's avoiding it. Wow. I hope she gets out of that mindset and takes care of herself. Wow. It says, "That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion, trying to keep up with you. And I don't know if I can do it. Oh no, I've said too much. I haven't said enough. I thought that I heard you laughing. I thought I heard you sing. I think I thought I saw you try. Every whisper of every waking hour, I'm choosing my confessions. I'm trying to keep an eye on you like a hurt, a lost and blinded fool. Oh no, I've said too much." Like, oh, somebody needs to heal from like a relationship that didn't pan out. It didn't end the way you wanted. They didn't love you the way that you wanted them to love you. Baby, there's other people out there. They are not the only one. Some people are only in our life for a season and a reason. Could be a reason. One of your reasons could be to help you love yourself, because I kept picking up somebody not feeling too confident with themselves. But you cannot let this be your end all. Like, maybe this was the person you thought you were going to marry. Maybe this was a friend you thought you would never be without, or whatever the case may be. But, I mean, it's like life happens. You have to pick yourself up and continue to move forward and know that you are worthy of love. That's why the death and transformation is here. All right. Final messages for the sign of Leo. "That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion." It says, "Relationships that have not been working will come to an end. Friendships that are draining you will also end." And they should. It says, "Be comforted that soulmate connections, be it lovers or new friends, will be found in your future. In the meantime, stop trying to please others." Some of y'all, the reason those relationships didn't work because you're a people pleaser, doing everything you can to please somebody, and they were never satisfied. That is not your person. It says, "Be more discerning." Spirit said there's a Leo out there that needs to be more discerning about the people that they want to be around. Spirit says it's time for you to say goodbye to the users, the abusers, and the negative people that may have been influencing your life once and for all. This card strongly suggests that you face your fears and you put them to rest once and for all. Try writing them out on a piece of paper and simply throw it into a bin. The more you do this, the easier it will be to attract a new and positive energy. Do I need to say anything else? Do I need to bring the receipts, baby girl? Because I got receipts. Now, let's get to the sign of Libra. Hi, Libras. Libras, I feel called to a moon message for you guys. Okay, I've really been feeling a call to moon messages. Dear God, what needs to come through for the sign of Libras? What needs to come through for the sign of Libra? Oh, Lord. Shit. Some of y'all been having a hard time sleeping. Some of y'all been having nightmares. Or you've been waking up at odd hours of the night. This could be a part of your spiritual awakening. You could be getting spiritual downloads, but somebody could also literally be experiencing nightmares, okay? Some of y'all feel like somebody done put some heebie-jeebie on you. Okay, maybe you're eating the wrong things before bed. Somebody may need to realize that, you know what, I do need to change my diet because it's affecting my sleep now. Somebody also, it could be affecting you like you're snoring. Somebody's snoring could be bothering you, or you could be bothering somebody else with your snoring. Look at that. Wish maker and nightmare. Okay. Let me see what nightmare is, because this one, yep, it's Libras that are feeling the effect of the new moon. Okay, that we just recently had. Okay. It could be affecting y'all relationships with people. I don't know. Some of y'all could be a bit snappy right now. All right. Spirit says, think before you speak. There are some Libras that need to think before you speak during this time, because you may end up saying something you can't take back. So don't be out here cussing nobody out and later on be like, hey, how you doing? Do you want to hang out? Hell no. All right, let's take a look. Number 39, nightmare. Yeah, this nightmare could also have to deal with fear, courage, and overcoming. Y'all got to overcome some fears. It's like, I want to do something. Look, I'm choking. Somebody has a fear of speaking or public speaking. You may have got a public speaking event coming up and you're scared to get on stage. Ooh, and my throat dry. It says, the creature of dark dreams, the nightmare, brings chilling visions to our sleep. Some of y'all could be experiencing visions, could have some literal issues with your vision, okay? You could also be having very vivid dreams at this time. I just got somebody had a dream, and the sex seemed so real that you were mad as hell when you woke up. It says, leaving us anything but rested. Sleepwalking, night terrors, sleep paralysis, waking in a cold sweat, waking up in a cold sweat. These are the tools that she uses to get our attention. So your angels, your guides are trying to get your attention, okay? It says the nightmare knows that the best way to overcome a fear is to face it. Yeah, some of y'all need to face a fear of yours, okay? Maybe there's something you need to tell somebody. Maybe there's something you need to tell yourself. When this card comes up, it is suggesting that you take steps to face up to the things that frighten you, whether that is a phobia such as arachnophobia or an existing fear such as loneliness. Somebody has a fear of being lonely, so therefore they keep getting in these relationships no matter how toxic they are. All right, or staying with somebody out of fear because it's like, I don't want to be single, and what if I never find nobody, or I'm too old to be telling people that I ain't dating no more, or I didn't get married, or my marriage is not working. Child, ain't nowhere in the world I'm gonna be miserable for nobody. Somebody also has a huge fear of death. You may need to see a therapist about this. Somebody always has this huge fear of like dying. It says this could also come from somebody's past life. Somebody may have had a very traumatic death in their past life, and therefore they're getting downloads about that here in the present. Spirit wants you to try to understand it and its origin within you. Okay. So it says next time the nightmare visits you, jump on her back and see where she takes you. Regard your dreams as teaching tools and don't be afraid of the dark. Okay, so don't be afraid of what's around the corner. Okay, what's meant for you is for you. Let's go to 47. 47 is wish maker. Possibilities, fulfillment, and dreams. It says, have you ever looked up at the night sky? Blah, blah, blah. Let's get to the point. It says, train your brain to think of all the positive possibilities and learn to leave all the negative limitations behind. Again, there's a Libra that needs to stop limiting themselves. One of the ways in which I'm getting that a Libra is limiting themselves is thinking of all the things that could go wrong to the point that you don't try anything new. Well, if I start dating this person and then they're going to end up showing their true colors, I might as well stay single because these niggas is for the streets. What my car is at? I can't even be serious right now. But I'm just saying, stop talking yourself out of doing something because it's never going to get done. Why are these messages coming through for the sign of Libra? Yeah, because somebody needs to heal their inner child. Look at this. Healing old traumas, hurt, abandonment, and inner. Somebody has abandonment issues. And this is the reason why you have a tendency to push people away, or you end up getting involved with people that do the same to you because they're mirroring your behavior. You date people that got problems because you haven't healed yours. Okay. It says memories from childhood and thinking of the good old days, letting go of the past to move towards a brighter future. It's time to let go. It's time to let go of the victim mentality. It is time to heal and push forward. Starseed is here. It says a divine being from a faraway place. You may have always felt like you didn't fit in with other people around you. You always feel different, but there's somebody for everybody, is what Spirit is saying. Fast action is here. Yeah, doing this, changing your mindset. The quicker you do this, the better you will feel. Somebody also has insecurities around being a parent. Like somebody thinks like because you're a single parent, you're not going to meet somebody. You're listening to those red pill people talk about, once you have kids, ain't no man gonna want you, or once you reach a certain age, ain't no man. Child, there's somebody for everybody. Please let that shit go. Okay, let that go. Somebody could also be listening to what a parent said, and that makes you feel insecure. Like I feel somebody that's always trying to prove themselves to somebody, whether it's your parents or whether it's to the world. Only person that you need to be concerned with is yourself. Also, for Libras that are not dealing with this, there's a proposal coming. Could be love and marriage for some. This could be a business proposition that's coming through. All right. There could also be a closing of a home. Some of y'all could be doing all three of these. You got your boo, you got your home, you got your job. Is what you don't see yet. Look at that moon card coming out. Is what you don't see yet. I'm getting remain optimistic. Stay optimistic. I feel like there's a message I need to pull. Because I'm getting here that there's a Libra that's like, I just need to hear something positive. I feel like I said this with y'all before. I don't know, like somebody said, I just need to hear something positive, or I need to know that there's something that's on its way to me. And no, Spirit is saying this is not just wishful thinking. Okay, that I'm getting. It's not just wishful thinking. She's not just playing with the cards. You're not just hearing things. There is good that's about to come your way, Libra. Yeah, there's somebody that's just kind of, I don't know if you're losing hope in some way about something you've been wanting. Yeah. Spirit wants you to know this right here. This is what you got to heal when it comes to relationships. In relationships, the biggest thing that you must look for is consistency. Every time you forgive someone who is not being consistent with you, you are giving them permission to hurt you again. You deserve better. Whoever this Libra is I'm speaking to, one thing that can help you with relationships moving forward is you need to set healthy boundaries. You need to let people know what you will and what you won't tolerate. 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 Okay? You tell people up front, you show people up front that you're not the one to play with, people won't play with you. Okay? You're giving somebody too many chances, you're too nice. Somebody too nice and they keep getting run over. That's why you miss out on opportunities. All right, Spirit wants you to know that opportunities will soon be knocking at your door. For somebody that's been having issues when it comes to money, Spirit says debt will be wiped clean and your bills will be paid in full. Your finances are about to change. There you have it. There you have it. What's up, Scorpios? Scorpios, I'm going to use the fortune card. I'm being called to use fortune for you all as well. We'll see what Spirit has to say. That's a Scorpio out here. You've been doing really good drinking. You're like, I've been doing really good. I've been drinking water. I've been cutting back, or I'm trying to cut back. I'm really making progress. Baby, I hear a Scorpio giving themselves a pep talk. Like, I've been really doing this. You really turning into that bad bitch. And now he is home and they can't get his sugar under control. My heart is breaking for him. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everything goes better for you. Oh, this slipped out. What is this for the sign of Scorpio? Oh. Okay. I'm getting so many messages off of this. All right. And don't freak out, because I know there's going to be a Scorpio. It won't freak out. You got the coffin card. Okay. For some of you all, you may have had to lay somebody to rest. But for others, there's a natural ending that's here. Okay. Something is ending because it needs to end. There is no more that you can take from a situation. Okay. I'm also getting a warning for a Scorpio. You need to take care of your health. Okay. You've been putting this off. You've been avoiding it. You've been doing everything but focusing on whatever this health ailment is. You need to take care of your health. Okay. Why is the coffin card here? Let's see what the coffin has to say. I just saw that coffin card. I know I ain't crazy. There you go. It says a personal or professional relationship that has proved difficult is about to end. Like I said, there's a natural ending to something. Some of y'all could work with somebody that's like a real asshole. You may have even prayed this person away, because somebody's not going to be at their job much longer that you've been dealing with, or you may not be at their job much longer. You may have been at that job, tolerating it, dealing with what you had to deal with while waiting for a job to come through. So there's an opportunity of something new coming into your life. There's definitely a transformation. Spirit says you will make a decision about whether to continue with it once and for all. It says the relationship has probably been toxic in your life for some time, and it is ending for best for the best for everyone concerned. Spirit says be brave. Now, again, this ending is not just about an employee. This could be an ending in a relationship that has ran its course, whatever that relationship is to you. It's coming to an end. When it comes to money, there may have been a lot of delays around money for you. Spirit says there may be delays surrounding your progress, could be delays in your career, your business, or even financially. Spirit says money that you are waiting on is causing you stress. Somebody could, again, I got that earlier with Taurus. So some of y'all could have Taurus in your chart. You could be dealing with a Taurus, all right, or something that has been going on for a while and may have been affecting you since Taurus season of last year. Taurus season is the middle of April to the middle of May. All right. It says here, this card can also mean that a project or a goal doesn't seem as important as before, or one that is just too hard to reach will finish or become a dead end. Okay. Some of y'all are accepting, like, you know what? I want more than this. I can't keep working at this dead end job. I can't keep trying to fix and resuscitate this relationship. It's not working. Okay. I'm also getting here that it could be somebody that has some sexual dysfunction issues, that they're realizing that, hey, I do need to address this because it's starting to affect my marriage. Okay. There may be somebody, maybe you have high blood pressure or whatever that could cause you to have a hard time getting it up. Or there could be a female that is like, I just don't have no desire to have sex. I don't. It could, one of the reasons somebody don't want to be intimate with their partner, or they don't feel like doing anything, is because their money. For some people, if the money ain't right, I don't want to do nothing else until we get this on track. Okay. So for some of you that are married, you all could be sitting down, even if you're not married, you could be single. but I get somebody sitting down and trying to plan out their funds, trying to figure out what we need to cut back, what we need to do, or what I need to do so that it won't always feel like robbing Peter to pay Paul. Matter of fact, let me put this over here for a second. Let me go to the abundance message. Give me a message of abundance for Scorpio. Give me a message of abundance for Scorpio. I'm glad you're here too, Ashonda. Oh, y'all got a lot of messages. Oh, and you got successful funding. It says all positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk. And you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territory. Some of y'all are ready to take the risk, or you'll soon be taking this risk of scared money don't make money and closed mouths don't get fed. Okay. If you want a raise, you're going to have to ask for one. If you want a raise, you're going to have to step up and show them why you are the employee that deserves this. Or you're going to have to decide that, you know what, I do have enough. I've gained enough equity in this job or in this home or something like that. If I need to get the money, I need to go ahead and get the money. Somebody needs to stop being scared and stop sitting on the fence and make a decision about what it is that you're going to do, because the time is now. Okay. It says, as you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities in your life. I'm telling you, it's time for somebody to get off the fence. Somebody could also be a twin. All right. This is a twin where there could be a brother and a sister, fraternal twins. All right, you have here donations and tithes and charitable work. Oh, somebody is going to be blessed tenfold. Oh, I'm getting two messages here. Okay, somebody's going to be financially blessed because they're always giving back. Okay, whether this is every time there's something at the job, you drop something in the donation box, or you do some type of donation when it comes to your kid's school. But I also saw somebody putting their tithes and offerings in at the church, somebody's church home. For the person here, this is why Spirit says stop sitting on the fence. Baby, come here. Let me tell you something. This same church that you go to and you give them your 10%, why wouldn't you go to them and ask them for something if you are now in need? That is what they are supposed to be there for. If you are at a church and you can't go ask them for some help and they can't give you at least some damn tissue or something, you might need to reevaluate your church home. Because I'm getting somebody, you would be surprised that if you went to your pastor, okay, whatever affiliation you are, and you said, hey, look, I don't normally do this, okay? Because y'all know Scorpios, Leos, and Taurus and Aquarius, they're the stubborn signs and they can be prideful. Somebody need to stop being so prideful. You go up there and you say, listen here, Pastor Willis, I'm going through something right now, you know. Not only do I need some prayers, I can use a little help financially in any way that y'all can help. You just let me know. You'd be surprised how many people in that church home, and it can be anonymous. There, because I'm getting somebody saying, "Well, do you want this to be anonymous?" Because we don't have to tell them that Lily Beth is looking for $20. We don't have to do that. We can just say there's a church member that is in need. So whatever you all have to give, whether that be financially, whether that be clothes, I'm just saying, don't be too prideful, because there's somebody where there is a community of people that if you just open up your mouth, they are ready to help you. And you have successful funding. It says your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Spirit says, do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into a reality. It says crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. I literally just closed mouths don't get fed. If you got an invention and you know, like, oh man, I got this app that I want to do. Oh, it's kind of like Badu or these dating sites or whatever, and you need some crowdfunding or something, open your mother freaking mouth. Open your mouth, Scorpio. Be sitting around here waiting. Why are these messages coming through before I close it off? Why are these messages coming through for the sign of Scorpio? Why are these messages coming through for the sign of Scorpio? Oh, that flew out. Y'all cards keep flying. I need to move on. I'm seeking more from life than what you are experiencing. Didn't I just say somebody need to move on? A spiritual quest, choosing to make a big life change, a change in priorities, leaving home. Look at that 8 of Cups. Telling you, oh my God, look at that Justice card is here. Be impartial and objective. Stand up for yourself and what it is that you believe in. Try to see all sides of a situation. You will win. I'm telling you, Spirit says you will win if your position is one of integrity. I'm telling you, for somebody that's a Libra that's willing to help you with whatever it is that you want, they'll be so glad to help you and you won't ever hear nothing else about it. I don't like people like that. Y'all know them kind. They help you and then they got to remind you all the time that they helped you, bitch. You can keep it. Okay? I like people that help and you don't hear nothing. They be like, oh, you need 100? Here you go. Yeah, you go, yeah. Don't give me nothing back. You get that because you need that. Okay? Bye. I like them type of people. Don't come back asking me, did you use that $100 that I gave you? Stand folks like that. Leave me alone. All right. So let's get to the sign of Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius. I'm being called to the Queen of Hip Hop card deck for you. Let's see what Spirit has for the sign. Dang, I'm going through these quick too. I like this. All right, let's see. Sagittarius, what you need to know. Oh, somebody gossiping about you, Sagittarius. Somebody talking shit about you. And here's the crazy part. Oh, I'm getting chills. Sagittarius, somebody talking shit about you. They don't even know you. They don't even know you. You don't talk to them. Nothing. You go in your house. This could be a neighbor. You go in your house, you mind your business, you tend to your family, or if you by yourself, you just do your thing. Somebody could be jealous because you're single and you don't have any responsibilities, or I don't know. Oh, just nasty. Look at that. They keep wanting me to focus on this. Look at that money. They're wanting me to focus on the money, like how she get her money. She must be doing OnlyFans. Cause girl, how the hell she can be able to afford them red bottoms? Oh, somebody talking mess like they don't. I don't. How he could afford that Hellcat? Why you care? Oh, it's always somebody. It's always a delivery over there. Girl, what they delivering to their house? Oh, baby, somebody is like they want to see what you got going on. How could she afford to live over here? Wow. You got fluidity, all right, with Janelle Monáe. Somebody could also be trying to see, like, maybe this gossip ain't bad. They're probably like, I wonder if she into girls. I'm just saying, I wonder if she into guys, you know? Maybe you look so good, everybody wants you. Who knows, Sagittarius shit? Maybe everybody wants you. But whatever it is, somebody curious about you and there's talks being made. See, you get deliveries all the time, Kimberly. They trying to see what kind of money she got. She always got Walmart deliveries and Amazon in her house. Why is it always Kroger at the door? I think the neighbor's selling dope. I guess the neighbors think I'm selling dope. Somebody could be an Aquarius all in your damn business. I guess the neighbors think I'm selling dope. All right, Janelle Monáe card is all about freedom. What did I tell you? Oh my God, I keep feeling like this is like a single woman, a single guy, or if you're a single parent, you still have like this could be a bitter baby mama, baby zaddy. Somebody, listen, somebody talking shit, Sag. It's like, I don't know if somebody, okay, like I said, even if this could be a married couple where they're like, oh, they always on going on a trip. Ugh, both of them got nice cars. Now they got a Cadillac. Damn, somebody in y'all business. They counting all y'all money. Okay. Jesus. But I'm picking up that for some of y'all that could be dealing with the bitter ex or baby mother, baby father situation. I don't know if somebody thought just because you're a single mom or a single dad now, or you're the one that has maybe the most, like you spend the most time with the kids, that they didn't think you were still gonna have a social life, or they didn't think nobody else would come in there and beat them walls loose. There's a bitter child's father or mother trying to see who taking you. They think somebody taking you down through there, beating them walls loose. Look, she like, and is period. Okay. Lord, let me stop cutting up. All right, let me get back to Janelle. You may be diametrically opposed to the phrase go with the flow, but the Janelle Monáe card advises you to do just that. The moments that you're unsure where life will take you are precisely the ones that may hold beautiful experiences that you didn't know you needed. Spirit says don't adhere to strictly to standards that haven't served you. Spirit wants you to loosen up your grip a bit. It says hop off of that tightrope and say the hell with it. All right. When you stop caring about what people think, oh my God. Maybe you did used to care about the neighbors and their opinions about you and other people and their opinions, or your child's father or child's mother's opinion about you moving on and finding somebody new, or whatever the case may be. It says the hell with it. When you stop worrying about what people think, your own thoughts can prevail, and those bright ideas could be hidden figures that you never knew that you needed the whole time. It's a I don't give a damn mentality that I'm picking up right now with the sign of Sagittarius. Like, I don't give a damn. I don't care what you say. Today, I'm going to have my hair down my back. Tomorrow, I'm going to be Tony Braxton. It is what it is. Or if there's a guy out there, his hair is short. You turn around again, he got some locks. So what? I put me some faux locks in my head. Ah! I do what I pleases. Give me some more. Take me through there. Take me through there. You're so funny, Arcana. Period. Take me through there. Take me through there. Oh my God. Sag, I'm telling you, this is why they mad. Y'all, I keep hearing, this is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. Oh, somebody thought that baby, did I not say an air sign? Some of y'all got a new boo or a new boo coming. This could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I'm telling you, oh, there were people that maybe they didn't think again. They don't know. I'm hearing, don't listen to what people say. They don't know about you and me. Somebody mad, they don't know. They cannot figure you out. They can't figure out like who you're dating, what your life is. Baby, somebody gonna be keeping all their business on the low. It ain't y'all business who I'm effing. It ain't y'all business who I'm with long term, or whether I'm with them short term, or whether I got somebody coming in and out this door every night beating these walls loose. All right, it's my business. Y'all, look at this. Look at that new boo with the air sign. This is a genuine long-term connection. Baby, look at this. Royal bloodline and ancestors. Oh, honey, they really gonna be mad, baby. They really gonna be mad because there's two people that's spiritually aligned that's supposed to be with each other because y'all both got a mission here on earth. Y'all done did the work that y'all were supposed to do, and now it's time for you and this person to come into alignment. Oh, baby, if you think they was hating on y'all, now Gemini, wait until you meet this person. Some of y'all could work in law enforcement, or this person is gonna work in some form of law enforcement. Y'all gonna be a force to be reckoned with. Mark my mother freaking words. Whew. Fire plus air is more fire. It didn't got hot in here. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Capricorn. What's up, Caps? I'm trying to figure out which one I want to use for Capricorns. What I want to start y'all off with. Do I want to use the Kipper deck? I don't even think I don't even really use the Kipper deck for yeah, I want to be different. Because I don't really even use the Kipper deck for zodiac sign readings. I usually use these for celebrity readings. Oh snap. Okay, Capricorn, we'll do this. What needs to come through for Capricorns? Dear God, what do they need to know?